So good morning all of you. Today I'm going to share few points that you have seen inside your classroom or outside the classroom. So before moving into the topic, I just want to know, can you read whatever it is written there? Social emotional well-being. Okay, so is it something very serious or it is very common? It is very common? Okay. So how much we know about it? So before moving more into the topic, let's have a look to the lesson plan. The topic is social emotional well-being. The objectives for this topic is to make others aware about the social and emotional health issues faced by the adolescents, to discuss the causes and the solution along with the intervention plan for the case those who are facing these issues. Methodology explanation with the help of PPT. Along with that, we'll be having a case study to understand it more. We'll be having the examples from the classroom, and I have prepared one more as well. So pre-reading question and post-reading question I will not be showing you here. Okay, so now we know the topic social emotional well-being. Though in the lesson plan I have mentioned somewhere, can anyone tell me for which age group we'll be discussing it today?
12 to 14 years.
Okay. Is it 14 only? Or it will be exceeding that as well? Exceeding that as well. Yes. So we are going to talk basically about the teenagers. Why teenagers? Why not the little kids?
Actually, so many physical changes will be there. We can see there. So many emotional and physical changes we can see there in the age of adolescence, or we can say teenagers. That's why.
Thank you so much, sir. Can we give a big round of applause for it?
Yes, because this is the age group which goes through a lot of changes, experiences negativity, positivity at the same time, and this is the group which thinks like that we are grown up. We don't need somebody's advice in our life. We know each and everything. We don't want anyone to interfere into our decisions, right? The teachers, those who are taking the senior classes, I guess they will be in the agree zone with me. So we'll be talking mostly about the teenagers. So what do you think about social emotional well-being for the teenagers? Unless you don't have anything in your mind, how can we proceed? There are no wrong answers. Just speak out whatever you want to say.
Social well-being means the children, they are able to adjust with the society along with the norms of the society. Emotional well-being means they are able to take care of their emotions. They are able to adjust with their feelings, I should say, something like that. More you must be having to do.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, social is when we are aware how to handle ourselves socially. The societal norms or the things happening inside the society or around us should not be highly affecting us. That is well-being. Then where we are able to understand, to put a boundary that this much is good for me and beyond this is harmful for me. Second is emotional well-being. Emotional well-being when a person or a child is able to regulate his or her emotions. I am angry, I am happy, I am feeling sad about it. This is making me anxious. This is not making me feel comfortable. So whatever the emotions are there, the child should be able to understand what sort of emotions I'm having and how I can regulate them. Am I making sense to you? So now we go to the definition part. Social emotional health is the ability to understand and manage our emotion to form social connections and relationships with the world around us. Strong social emotional health enables an individual to integrate their thoughts, emotions and behaviors in the way that support greater health and well-being in their life. This is what we have discussed already. Now next. The teachers, those who are taking class 6 onwards, will be able to guess the answers here. What are the certain issues those teenagers face? You can name any issue. Yes, ma'am.
Inferiority complexion.
Good. Can we clap for her at least?
Loneliness.
Loneliness. Anybody else?
Marginalized. Sometimes they are facing that they are being separated from the group.
Okay, being feeling left out. That FOMO thing. Okay, anybody else?
Depression. That is secondary stage.
They have egoistic issues.
Ego issues. Why and how she can tell me what to do and what not to do.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure. Anybody else? I am expecting few answers from the PPTs now because they are the ones those who are dealing with these kids.
Want to be role model. Actually, most of the child want to be a role model for the students.
Okay, they want to be the role model.
See, remember your answers because I'll be having those afterwards.
Boyfriend, girlfriend issues.
They are feeling when any teacher saying to the teachers, you are good, you are not good, so they are appreciate I am very good, but teacher are saying I am not
That
feeling
is
this.
clear.
Feeling
My life, my rules is the concept when the teenagers are there.
Actually, they are living in the other world. They are different from the school. They are living in their own world with their friend circle, and they hate everyone.
Being lonely or feeling left out, or sir said, ma'am said relationship issues, peer pressure, and being the role model, right? So here I have few terms for these things. So the first one is the identity formation, when they are conscious about their image. When they are conscious about their image. How a teacher can scold me inside the classroom. I felt humiliated. I was completely right at my point. So, and once the same teacher has shown some sort of reinforcement, maybe a positive one. So that is going to be the category. The teacher is nice, she understands me, or he understands me. Next is body image concerns. I am skinny, I am fat, I am tall, I am short. Because once you see a group of teenagers inside a classroom, or the same age group, the 13-year-old ones or 14-year-old ones, they have these issues. My friend is taller than me. My friend is beautiful more than me. He is more handsome. This is there in the mind. That is the reason we have seen kids calling names to the other students because they feel I am better than this one. Those ones are the ones those who bully verbally. Those who are being bullied are the ones those who are lacking with the confidence that I am okay the way I am. Next is academic stress. There are times when a child enters inside the classroom and is absent for 2-3 days. So he or she misses the starting of the concept. Later on, when he or she joins the class, the initial part, the introduction part is already missed. So what will happen? That particular chapter will be into the weaker section. And once a child has started feeling that I am not worthy enough for the academics, I am incapable for it, that will surely give stress to the child for the academics. There could be other reason, as it was said by sir in the previous session, yesterday's session, like a person who falls sick before the exam will not be able to do whatever he or she has prepared already. Right? So that will give the academic stress. Next is peer pressure, well stated by ma'am. What is peer pressure? That we'll be discussing afterwards. Family conflict. Can anyone tell me about this? Family conflict. It could be anything. Yes, please, sir.
If there are issues between the parents of the students, then the family conflict will affect to the
Child as well.
yes.
Thank you very much, sir. Please clap for him.
Okay. So family conflict is the disputes between the parents. Apart from that, if there is something, if family dynamics is changing, if somebody passes away, shifts to another city, that is going to, and the child was attached to that member of the family, that will also trigger the emotional health. Next is relationship issues. It is not only the romantic relationships, means girlfriend and boyfriend, it can be friendship, relationship with the parents, anything. Bullying and cyberbullying, which we are all aware because we have already attended the sessions on that. Substance abuse. Is it clear? Substance abuse. Yes, sponsor. Okay. Okay. Substance abuse, it could be anything. And why this happens? Under peer pressure. It is cool if that person is doing, I'll also do that. There is nothing more to do with that. They start for being cool and after that they fall into the addiction of the same thing. Next is use of social media and technology. Whatever we see on the social media is not 100% correct. That we are all aware. Next is mental health issues like facing stress, not being able to express out whatever they are feeling. So I did not put more pressure in peer pressure right now because we are going to go further. So this is what I said, body image and appearance. Like they want the confirmation from the others. If, for example, if somebody comes to me being the teenager, the other one also being the teenager, am I looking good today? Oh no, you are not completely dressed properly today. You have like mismatched everything. You are looking like a garbage. So what will be the mental state of that person? That person will accept that the person is looking like a garbage only. So what is needed there? To be confident in the self. You are saying anything, that is your opinion. I am liking myself the way I am. That is missing out actually. Next is conformity, about pressure to conform group norms, like if you have to be in this group, you are not allowed to speak to that person. Validation from the friends to do things. Next is social media influence, risk-taking behaviors. Tripling on the bike without helmet is a part of this. Speeding up is a part of this. Behaviors that can cause harmful effects afterwards. So they all are doing this. Why they are doing this? Because the other person thinks so and it was given as a dare. So without putting a thought to it, they are doing all those things. Why they are doing this? Because they are not emotionally stable to comprehend what is good, what is bad for them. Next is Academic performance, if I'll not score 95%, I'll have 0 friends. If I am scoring less, people are gonna laugh at me. So these are also the parts. How to handle this? If a child is able to handle this, will have a better social, emotional health. For sure. Because their social circle is the peer only, and emotional health is directly responsible to this. Assertiveness skills. What it could be? Any guesses? Wrong answers are welcome, please. Okay. Should I? Yesterday we have seen a word in the slides, reinforcement. What is that? It is the repetition of anything, be it positive, be it negative. So once you tell a child, you put a positive reinforcement, okay fine, you are good enough. Be it about the body image concern, be it about the academic performance, you can make the child feel comfortable in whatever or wherever he or she is performing. So once the child has the assertiveness nature, okay fine, I have improved, I can improve more. There is still a scope for the improvement, I am not giving up. So this will help in having a better emotional health. Though, like there are times when kids cry after scoring less. So they'll be able to understand, yes, I have scored less because I did not prepare that much. So this time I'm going to prepare better and score better. Next is peer selection. Peer selection is you have friends with different belief system. There are friends those who respect you, and there are friends those who bully you, but you are still friends with them. So avoid the toxic people. That is the key. So we need to guide them how to and where to avoid those people. Next is critical thinking. How? Being aware about the social media messages. What is the authenticity of those messages? Ask them to question the societal norms. Why this is happening, how it should happen. And apart from that, in assertiveness, I missed the point, they should learn to respect their belief system. I believe this is right. It means I need not to come into the pressure of somebody else. Next is peer resistance strategies. If my friend has given me a dare to jump off from the 3rd floor, I will not do that. I'll resist. So, learning to say no for the situations where I can be into the trouble, being a kid. So, we need to guide them how to say no to certain situations. Next is building self-esteem, being confident with the self. Healthy coping mechanism. What is this? If a person, in Bhumika session it was there, adapt or accept. That is part of healthy coping mechanism. Next is relationship issues. Friendship, romantic relationships, family relationship, peer influence, breakups and rejections. These are the major things faced by the adolescents. We think like they are not into these things, they are into only like the romantic ones. It is not like that. They are having the fear of losing friends. They are having the fear of parents not respecting them. They have the fear of parents not understanding them. It is not only inside the school, it is in their complete world. Breakups and rejection, like same thing. Next is, how to handle this? Effective communication. So, I am not talking to you because you spoke to that person and that person is not my friend. So, the person who has been said like this, if I say to Bhumika, how can you speak to Piyush sir? He is not my friend. So what is the communication that Bhumika is supposed to do? You may be my friend, but he is also my friend. So it is very clear, if you two are not friends, I don't care. I'll give time to you, as well as he is equally important, more important or less important, whatever the terms they are having, to me. So you cannot bound me for anything. So effective communication is needed. What is needed for that? Active listening. You need to listen, then only you're supposed to speak about the things. Next is setting boundaries. When it comes to relationship issues, there are many things that are happening in the teenagers afterwards, which are not positive in the environment. So they need to set boundaries. Till this level it is okay. Beyond this, I am not into this. Be it friendship, be it any other relation. Conflict resolution skills. We had a fight, great fight. But does that mean I am going to kill you or you are going to kill me? No, we need to have an effective communication to resolve the issue which we have already faced. Next is self-care. We have already discussed a lot in the previous sessions about the self-care. Now before moving to this, I have something to show.
I adore her. Look at Ma. She sings in any situation.
Andra, you're wearing two different ribbons.
Yes, Ma. I like both the colors, so I'm wearing them together.
Okay, as long as you are happy. Take your lunchbox.
No one is talking to me. I'm probably not worthy to be a part of their group. They all have such fancy tiffins and eat lunch in groups. There's no one to share lunch with me. I feel so lonely.
Hello, Andra. Would you like to join me for a walk outside? Are you okay, dear? I see that you are upset. Is everything all right?
I don't have any friends. I feel all alone when I see them talking to each other, playing, and singing songs. I feel I can never be a part of their group. Nobody wants me around. Nobody talks to me. Nobody shares their tiffin with me. I always eat alone.
Andra, I'm proud that you are able to express your emotions. Your mother has packed nutritious food, which is better than having a fancy tiffin box. I can understand that it must be challenging for you sometimes, but you have the skills to respond to these situations in a positive way. You are not alone. Choose your way to manage these emotions.
My mother tells me to sing this song whenever I face difficulty in managing with my emotions, and I feel better.
Oh, is that why you were humming the tune while sitting in the corner? Good morning, students. Please pay attention. Good morning, students. Please pay attention. Our school is organizing an inter-school singing competition. If you are interested to participate, please come here and sing a few lines for the class. Okay, let's start. Good attempt, students. Anyone else? Andra, would you like to share your talent with the class?
Huh? Look at her hair.
She is wearing two different colored ribbons. How stupid.
Mom is so kind and supportive. Ma inspires me to sing, and I can sing well. I can show my talent.
One day I'll fly high beyond the
Antara has managed to face her challenging emotions. As she stood out in her class, she stands with the same energy in this inter-school singing competition, ready to shine again.
One day
Oh, this girl has amazing voice. I adore her.
That is our daughter.
The first prize for inter-school singing competition goes to Antara.
Why the video was in the middle? Any ideas? Because whatever was there in the video, you people have seen. Now that you are going to implement into the next slide. May I read it out for you? This is a case study. Arya is a 30-year-old girl who lives with her parents and younger brother. She attends a local high school where she has been struggling academically and socially. Her parents have noticed several concerning behaviors and emotional challenges that have prompted them to seek psychological help. Now, can anyone tell me what are the issues faced by this girl?
You need not.
There is nothing to be assumed, you need to figure it out from this text only. If you need, I can read it out once again.
She is actually struggling for academic and socially, so she might not be able to perform very well, and she might be introvert.
Nothing to be assumed.
No, academically and socially means she might not be able to communicate with other
peers as
people.
well. Other peers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clap for him at least.
Emotional and mental health.
Emotional issues and mental issues. Anybody else?
First thing is that she is a teenager. So she is having all those biological hormonal changes. Then attached and connected with that, the previous things are there which you have already discussed, all those ups and downs. Then the other thing is that she is in a local school. So for sure, it's a local school, so academically, maybe, I'm only guessing this time, that the school is not being a good help to her. So academically she is not performing well, and along with that, academics for these teenagers are related at different points. So because academically she is not able to perform well, so she is not able to adjust socially also with the family and with the friends and other society members. So school as is local. Local means what I am saying is government type school. So they might not be having a psychologist as well. But the parents, since they are aware, so they have noticed the changes and they are seeking help from a psychologist.
Very well said, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think she is being
Nothing to be assumed. Okay, the thing is, as she is a teenager, as ma'am said, she is having lot of changes. She might be having all those peer pressure things, so that she has taken completely in her head. So she is not emotionally able to express herself out and not being able to share the things. So let's see what are the issues which she is actually facing. Emotional distress, academic struggles, social challenges, behavioral issues as well, behavioral problem as well. The parents have noticed certain behaviors also, that is why they are seeking for the help from a psychologist. Why a psychologist? Is it something like wrong or okay or normal? What do you people say? Seeking help from the psychologist, is it fine? No, it's not fine. Why it's not fine?
It's fine, absolutely fine.
I'll go with that again. See,
It's not psychiatrist, it is psychologist.
psychologists are the people those who counsel. And I guess 90% of you people are counseling your kids. So is it not fine to counsel your kids? You stop doing that then. If it's not fine, you better stop doing that. So once you counsel, why you are doing that? Because you have gone through the child psychology while doing your B.Ed, D.Ed, whatever you have done. You have in the touch of child psychology. So that is the reason you are able to understand the behavioral changes in the students in your classroom. And you are counseling them. So some sort of role you are playing, the same thing only. So it's completely fine to seek help. There is nothing wrong. In the video, Antara faced the same issue. In the morning, she was completely confident with 2 different colored ribbons. And she was bullied for the same inside the classroom. So in the morning, she was happy with the same thing. In the afternoon, she was sad with the same thing. So that is assertiveness is required there. So the teacher identified the issue that she is somewhere not happy. Then only she spoke to her, and afterwards you saw the change. So what are the intervention plan? Means second step, how to resolve the problem, how to solve the issue. Psychological assessment, whether she is having any emotional thing only, she is having mental stress, she is depressed, or what. It is not consulting a psychiatrist or considering the child mentally ill or mad. So this is just the assessment part. Next is diagnosis and treatment. It is not directly the child is depressed, I give you this medicine, you will be fine. First it has to be diagnosed and then the treatment. Parent training. Why parent training? Why is parent training important? To make the parents aware about the changes that that girl will be showing at home as well. So be prepared for those, accept those until unless she is normal again. Next is school collaboration, because she is facing challenges in the school itself and academically as well. So the school is also supposed to be informed that this child is facing issues. Next is follow-up. How much improvement is there? So summary is, social and emotional well-being is important. There is nothing wrong about it. It's normal. Children face a lot of challenges during adolescence. Being healthy socially and emotionally can be taught. It's not like they know everything. We don't know everything. They don't know everything. So some or the other thing has to be taught. Peer pressure and relationship issues are common factors to make the child unhealthy emotionally and socially. Identifying the issues and then intervention plan is always very important. That's all from my end. Thank you.